And we're back again, episode 3.
Yep, and we'll...
You know, what I've realized so far about this game is we haven't yelled at each other.
Well,
Our friendship has not been tested.
We haven't yelled at we have yelled at each other, but it was more in friendly argument.
Yeah, but the game has not caused it. Like,
no.
It's just been utter bliss, really.
Just friendly discussion. Well, maybe friendly heated discussion, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. We were talking about how sweet hell was in the last one.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, hell. Hell, Satan!
It is better to be... How does the saying go? It is better to rule in hell than serve in heaven.
Yes, totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Satan's awesome. You know, I picture like he would be a really cool guy. I'm just saying, he's like, I don't know about all that mudslinging, but I'm a pretty chill dude.
I was like, I didn't like the way God was running things. So, like, he and I put it to a vote, and unfortunately,
I got voted off the goddamn island. And so I started up hell, and everything's been going great for millions of years now.
I was like, button. Yeah, like, I don't see... The big old button. Yeah, and everyone's just having a... You died.
Shit, what the... I didn't realize... Fuck!
You're on an airship.
You were moving
at a velocity.
I went fucking, like, auto fucking pilot there, and I just lost... I got too comfortable.
Yeah. Got too Oh, shit. Cannonball. It's better to move that way as just regular Kirby than big old puffy Kirby. Big old puffy Kirby. I'll tell you what.
Mike Judge, man, he didn't do enough stuff.
I think he actually has a new show out on HBO. It's called Silicon Valley. It's just.
But I want more cartoons.
Like,
I want him to do another Beavis and Butthead season.
Oh, like I was about to ask, is he still doing Beavis and Butthead?
Not that I know of.
Ah.
And that last one, like, I was skeptical at first. I'm like, but it was flawless. It was amazing.
Is it just basically making fun of the millennial tropes instead of 90s tropes?
I mean, that's what they did in the 90s. Like, they made fun of 90s tropes, and it adapted perfectly with our generation. Like, it completely captured it.
I keep forgetting that the 2 button is to jump.
I guess it makes a little sense that there wouldn't be another Beavis and Butthead quite yet.
Yeah.
Because not enough shit has changed to get, like, kind of Beavis and Butthead's opinion on. Like, because it's still the same shit. Like, vampires and whatever, and shitty reality TV.
Is that what they covered in the...
You never saw it?
No. Like, don't you have it?
Yeah, I have it. Yeah, basically it was like making fun of like Jersey Shore, Teen Mom, the Twilight movies.
Basically Mike Judge giving like MTV the middle finger, even though they air it.
Yeah, basically.
It was like what Aziz Ansari was saying about like his show Human Giant and how it was on MTV, and damn it,
wasn't that a sketch show?
Yeah, and like. He was talking about the other shows that MTV had, and he was talking about those other shows, not my cup of tea. Mainly because I don't like huge pieces of shit in my tea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was never a huge fan of Aziz, but that is a true thing.
Yeah. Oh, why would I choose Sleep Kirby? Why would I do that?
To me, Aziz Ansari is kind of like a not-so-funny Jim Carrey. Like, I feel like
Indian.
They kind of have, like, the same, like... physical sort of delivery, physical humor, like over the top shit. But Jim Carrey, I feel like has honed it a little better.
Jim Carrey was way more over the top than
he was, but he did it. This may sound contradictory, but kind of in a subtle way. It's hard to explain, but to me, there's nobody like Jim Carrey.
Like the way he did it actually meant something. Is that what you're trying to say? Like whenever
it wasn't, you know how like Dane Cook is loud because he's not funny, basically.
Yeah.
Like he's loud to make it seem like he's funny. That's how I feel like Aziz is. But with Jim Carrey, I feel like he was genuinely funny.
That's what I'm saying. Like whenever Jim Carrey, damn it, no,
you have to do it again. You have to do it again, Phil.
I wonder if this is how. Nope. The backdrop is completely useless. It is completely useless.
The backdrop?
Yeah. Like, I can't backdrop this motherfucker.
Oh, no.
No. It is... Because when Jim Carrey got crazy, he got crazy. And I don't even think it amounts to...
But a lot of people, I don't think, realize, like, what I appreciated most about the first Dumb and Dumber was, like, yeah, there's plenty of physical loony comedy, which was funny, but there was also, like, some subtlety there. Yeah. Like, I have one particular scene that nobody ever remembers that is, like, my favorite scene of that fucking movie.
Yeah.
But nobody ever talks about it.
Which one was it?
You remember that scene where they were in, like, a truck stop, and they were ordering soup? You remember that scene?
The one with Seabass?
Yeah, they were in there. But it was the part wherever, like, he asked the waitress, who was named Flo, which was kind of just a funny thing anyways.
Yeah.
He's like, what's the soup of the day? She's like, no, excuse me. He's like, what's the soup du jour? She's like, that's the soup of the day. He's like, yeah, that sounds pretty delicious. Like, that's fucking hilarious to me. Because she didn't give any detail about the soup. Like, he didn't know what flavor it was or anything. But he's like, yeah, that sounds delicious. You know. Nobody ever talks about that scene, but it was hilarious to me.
Now that I think about that, yeah, now that you actually put it up, yeah, that completely flew over me. But when you pointed it out, I was like, yeah, that's actually pretty clever.
It is.
And that's honestly something I felt that was lacking in the second one.
I thought the second one, like, I thought the first two acts were great. The third act was boring.
Oh yeah, it completely fell apart.
But for the first half of the movie, I was laughing to the point I could barely breathe.
Once they actually reached their destination, that's when everything fell apart.
Yeah, when they arrived at the place, and then the whole meeting presentation, all that was just stupid to me. But
yeah,
the first half of the movie was hilarious.
Yeah, to me it was a movie that went progressively downhill. That's just.
I don't know. I may buy the movie if it goes on like sale or something, but
you might catch it at Big Lots when it's worth like $5.
Yeah, I guess
like 3 years from now.
Yeah, but it was hilarious. I was really surprised. Yeah. I mean, I was always excited about it, but I don't know. It did well.
I wanted to take it with a grain of salt, and I guess I got what I expected.
That's not a bad thing, I guess.
Yeah. Well, it's not. You didn't overdose on sodium and get like salt poisoning, where everything is like when you consume too much salt. Is that like salt? Is that iodine poisoning, or is that something completely different?
I mean, not all salt has iodine in it.
I know.
There's some that are specific. I don't know.
Like some salt's made of. Oh, I got a one up again. I got all the way up there. Some salt's made of potassium. I've noticed that I got recently. It's too sugary and it was too salty.
Say what you said again?
There's some salt that is made of potassium. And that, I don't know if this would make any sense, but it was too salty.
The salt was too salty?
Yeah. Like it.
What?
Like the saltiness just like completely resonated.
It's a special salt?
Yeah. I got some whenever I was on my fitness kick.
You talking about that salt replacement?
Yeah.
To me, that didn't even have a taste. Like, I tried to use it, but I couldn't taste any salt about it.
To me, it lasted too long. It just stayed there. It overstayed its welcome.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't like things very salty anyway. Like, it tastes good, but I don't like the way salt makes me feel. It makes me bloated and shit, and I don't like it. If things are I don't put salt on anything.
I barely put salt on anything at all.
You used to put a shit ton of salt on everything. I'm just saying, I remember that time.
Yeah, and I don't even think I can use pepper anymore because, you know, like my stomach will have an adverse reaction to anything.
Including just like moving in general.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just...
Like, a good bit of my audience may already know this, but for those unfamiliar, I have Crohn's disease.
That's Phil speaking.
Yeah.
I want to make that clear. Phil has Crohn's. In case you're confusing our voices there.
Yeah.
But you made a whole video about it, so they should know. If they're familiar with your channel.
It's basic, well... I only skimmed through it.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't go into detail for the whole world to see. If not, they saw your video.
No, I'm actually feeling compelled to like
inform
people
we did
exactly
an
what it
episode
is.
where you explained it. Like, I remember this exact conversation.
Oh, this is when we were playing Silent Hill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just watch those. We don't have to revisit that.
Well, you don't.
You do every day.
Like, I kind of feel like obligated to like get into the nitty gritty on like and explain scientifically what it is, because it's like I keep saying, I constantly say it's the worst 6 out of 10 disease possible.
Yeah, yeah. Anyways.
Lots of depressing talk here on Kirby's Adventure.
When it was supposed to, the intentions going in were so much more pleasant. But we can't do anything without getting sad or angry.
Or depressing.
We are just bitter people.
Or morbid or raunchy.
We are fucking bitter.
But we got a smile on our... Well, I got a smile on my face.
No, Phil, you never smile.
Look at me.
That's sarcastic.
Look at me!
That's sarcastic. That's a sarcastic smile.
I smile a good deal. I haven't lolled in a while. That's how dead I am inside.
Dude, I haven't lolled in like a long time, but the other day I lolled hard. This was in a super fancy restaurant too, like where you're supposed to be quiet and civilized, and I was almost crying that I was laughing so hard.
Shit.
It was not like a predicament that, I don't know, I tried so hard to contain it. But if you contain a lull, you'll hurt yourself. You have to let it out.
Was it that conversation you had with your brother?
Yeah, dude.
Shit.
Like, I can't go to fancy restaurants without thinking stupid stuff. Like, and I was getting stares too. I tried so hard to contain it, but I just couldn't. It's hard for me to take fancy things serious.
I think the best way to go about things is a mix of formality with informality. Dude,
formality's bullshit.
Yeah, but but like you can have a formal exterior and just still be yourself. I think that would be pretty cool.
I don't know. I don't like the idea of uppity like pretentiousness. Like that's just unattractive to me.
Yeah, but like, yeah, I get it. I understand. And that's why I think it's important to mix it with informality. You know, just being yourself and just using all sorts of slang and colloquialisms.
I think what you're trying to say is it's okay to remain mild-mannered. Like,
yeah,
don't be obnoxious.
Yeah.
But formality's bullshit to me. Like, it's like fancy restaurants. People are just fucking eating. That's it.
Yeah.
You know, fuck all that other shit. Like,
socialize, talk with bitches.
With bitches. Like, I don't know, this may not sound funny, but I'm going to try to explain the experience. Like, okay, so it's a steak restaurant.
Yeah.
In a super fancy part of, you know, the town or whatever. And I wanted the ribeye, but you had the choice between the ribeye and the cowboy ribeye.
Oh, yeah, I remember you telling me this.
Yeah, and I whispered to my brother, like, what do you think the distinction is between the cowboy ribeye and the regular ribeye? And then I don't know. I surmised that they serve it to you on a horse. I don't know why. That was just funny to me. And you had to be like, yeehaw, after every bite. I don't know. It's like, God, I hate it when Aaron orders the cowboy steak. He yeehaws through the whole fucking thing.
Dude, why are you getting rid of the sword?
To sacrifice it, to hit the motherfucker.
You can just hit the motherfucker with the sword.
It's too close. I need projectiles.
You think Kirby works better with projectiles?
Yeah.
To me, it's the opposite. I think, I guess, when playing Kirby, I'm more of a melee type of person.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you, hipster. Hipster Phil.
No, that would be more like pompous ass Phil. I'm Sean Kirstein from Trials. It was Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan abridged, actually. That's where it came from.
Team 4-star?
I think that they published it. Motherfuckers tried to get like a second episode out, but like due to copyrights and like they had like a legal precedent to stop. They weren't able to, due to legal reasons, they couldn't make anymore.
That sucks.
Yeah. And it was hilarious too. That's actually what got me interested in Attack on Titan.
I read like one anime, like one book of the anime. Yeah, one manga. Yeah.
Yeah. I think the dub is out.
Yeah, it is. It's not on Netflix though. I think it airs on
It airs on Toonami, but we don't have cable anymore.
No, we got rid of that shit.
No.
Yeah.
Like, that was the end.
Fuck. There was supposed to be some sort of... God damn it!
I think there was an order that came with getting the 1-up. It's okay, we have 9 of them. And
I ain't worried about it.
It won't be important right till we get to the last boss. I remember dying several times on it.
Who's the last boss again? Who's the last boss again?
I think he's just called the Nightmare.
The last nightmare?
No, just the Nightmare.
Just the nightmare?
Yep. Yeah, you need to... Well, you killed the high jump guy.
Oh shit. Fuck! What the fuck, man?
You needed the high jump guy.
I needed the high jump.
And Bissity. Oh, damn it. Oh, I guess I can't hurt him until I get to the top. Boing. Boing. Brr. Sorry, I have to come up with my own sound effects because I like it, damn it. Like, doing insane things keeps me from going insane, if that makes any sense.
No, what I think the problem is that you are insane and you think those things are okay.
Well, I do.
But I really think that the only way to survive in such a world that we live in is to be insane.
Yeah.
That's the only way to make it. That's the only way.
Keeping that shit bottled up inside is gonna make me explode and snap at someone, and I don't want that to happen.
Personally, seeing you snap on someone would be a good experience for me, but...
It may happen. It may happen one day.
Well, to me, it's either, like, you have to be a little insane or you're gonna fucking kill yourself.
Yeah.
Like
I said, it's like I have to release some of this stupid shit that I do. Like talking to myself and whatnot. I have to do it. It's cathartic.
Oh, trust me, I know that you talk to yourself.
I have no shame in saying that I talk to myself.
I talk to myself too. I usually do it when I'm by myself, but you do it. You don't even care who's around. That's the best part.
I try to keep it quelled and contained, but sometimes
it doesn't work.
Sometimes I just get lost.
You just get so lost in your imagination.
Yeah, that's not a bad thing.
I'm not saying. I'm just trying to understand it. I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
Like, I get lost in my daydreams because reality fucking sucks a nut. I think I might die here.
What's fantasy feel like? Does he have like a sword and shit?
Yes.
He has a sword.
Wouldn't you want a sword?
My sword would be made of fire.
Just not like fire going off the metal or something, or just
no,
like...
it would be just fire. It would be fire in the shape of a blade.
Shit.
You missed him. If you would have hit him, you would have won.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Me again.
We're dying a lot more often than I think we should.
We're getting too comfortable.
Yeah. But we don't want to just sit there and just play the game. It would be boring for you guys.
It may already be.
Oh
my god.
I think we've been keeping... I think we've been
doing
a good job.
I think this is one of our better playthroughs.
Yeah.
In terms of, like... Okay, we're still, even though we've been doing this for a few months, trying to get the hang of the whole format.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I think we're doing alright.
Yeah. Like, Ninja Gaiden... like, even with the cuts I kept in, like, the majority of it was just silence and just us just
well, with
raging.
games like that, like, we'll be talking for a while, but eventually the game sucks so much life out of us that we don't have anything left to say.
I think that's when we had to stop. Well, like, we go on for way too long when it comes to sessions with games. It's something I think we have to work on, which makes me admire the Game Grumps workflow even more, because they only do this shit once and twice a week, but they do it for the entire day. Like,
I mean, to the point where they play till like 3 in the morning and shit.
Yeah.
Like
their newest line of Sonic Boom episodes is literally just like the whole shtick of it is just them playing when extremely tired.
Which really they're funniest when they're super tired.
Yeah.
They get loopy and shit. That's funny to me.
Then you'll love the new Sonic Boom ones.
Yeah, I'd followed it up until I took a break, so...
Yeah. By the way, if someone sends us Sonic Boom whenever we do eventually get, like, a P.O. box, I'm gonna kill myself.
We're gonna have to play it, though. They went through the trouble of sending it.
But I don't want to. I'm gonna abuse the fuck out of that Knuckles glitch. We aren't gonna play that game all the way through.
There's no. Fuck that.
No. Nope. So get ready to see the pause screen in Sonic Boom if we actually eventually do get to playing it. And I'm not looking forward to that game at all.
Wait, we may not have to play it. We may not.
Because fuck that, I'm not getting the game myself.
No. I don't like to get bad games as novelties. I feel like it's a waste of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did it! I'm better than Phil at this game. This is the first time I've been able to say that so far on Good Face Gaming, so I'm just gonna make it known that I am better than Phil at fucking Kirby. I'm just saying.
That's actually true. Yogurt Yard.
Yeah, that's my kind of yard.
Yeah.
You said there's how many worlds?
I think there's 7.
Oh, we're getting pretty close.
Yeah. And you got Heat. Heat.
Heat. Al Pacino was in that movie.
Yeah.
Wasn't Val Kilmer in that movie too?
Yeah.
Val Kilmer used to be fat. He's not fat anymore.
He lost. Did he lose weight?
Yeah. He was fat for a while.
I remember him just not too long ago. He was sporting a chub. Look, they took that out of context.
Penis.
Erection. But yeah, he was.
What the fuck?
Did that really set you off?
I can't stop myself.
Did that really set you off? Just that stupid joke. You're about to die.
At what point did you see Val Kilmer with a boner?
I took that was way out of context. I kind of intended, but not intended to say that. I didn't know you would get that kind of reaction.
Anyways, you were saying?
That song, he was pretty chubby. In MacGruber.
That was a good movie.
Yeah.
I liked it.
I think my favorite part where he got super obsessed over that guy's license plate.
My favorite scene of it, I've completely forgot the context. It's one where he was talking to Ryan Felipe and he headbutted him in the face. It's just out of nowhere. It was not called for, but he did it. That was just fucking funny to me.
Yeah. It was you were wearing a bulletproof vest? Oh, fuck you. Probably have to cool ourselves down after that. I think that was our first genuine laugh out loud moment.
Accidents are funny.
Yeah, we may have to put that on a best of compilation, or someone's gonna do it. The one person who genuinely likes us enough to do that sort of compilation without us doing it ourselves. What's your opinion on people who make best of moments of themselves?
Of themselves?
To me, they've done it for a long time and they just want to address their favorite.
Well, it's okay to have your own favorite moments.
Yeah.
I mean,
their favorite moments at their own point in their careers, so far.
I mean, because with Let's Plays, all their moments weren't really planned.
Yeah.
So they're for happenstance, something like that to happen. It's okay to be proud of that. I mean.
Yeah. But sometimes they'll have best of editing stuff. There's an ongoing series of just one guy doing a compilation of all the best of the edits that Barry does. Not that there's gonna be any more.
Because there's no more Barry.
No, Barry's still there. They're just having another editor do all the stuff. Kevin. Yep.
I think. Fuck.
Shit, you only have
My
one.
fireball ran out on me.
Yeah.
The wrong moment.
And he has his own unique way of doing all the more complicated stuff, which is pretty sweet. I was watching their playthrough of DK Tropical Freeze, and he was actually able to superimpose text into the background while Donkey Kong and the others were passing through it in the foreground. That was pretty impressive.
And that was under the tutelage of Kevin.
Under the influence of Kevin.
The influence. The reign.
Tutelage would mean under the tutelage of Barry.
What does tutelage mean? I just said it. I just know it was a word.
Tutoring.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah, but they had Kevin around for a while before they actually announced it. Like they said, like we had him around for a while, like in case it sucked and we could have fired his
Barry
ass.
died.
He died.
Yeah, won again.
Barry's dead.
Derp. We will finish this tonight.
Yeah.
It's definitely gonna happen.
We're an hour and 16 in.
I mean, and I don't even feel like horrible about myself. So this we'll be able to finish this in one day.
Next time on Goatface Gaming, we'll feel horrible about ourselves.
It's inevitable.
Yeah.